Good day to everyone. This is yours truly, Emily Capulli Jr. of Grade 7 Emerald, reporting to you my learnings and reflections on my integrated science subject for the first quarter in an audio-video presentation. I hope you all learned something from this.
Let me guide you through the outline of my presentation. Quickly, let me show you how I summarize the first quarter into the major topics that I learned. Secondly, I will share my personal assessment of the learning that I got for each and every topic. Next, I will present some related artifacts. And more importantly, I'll give my recommendation at the end. These are the lessons I have summarized. I may have enumerated it differently, but allow me to use it for my assessment on the next page. My senior, that's my father, taught me how to do this type of charting. He thought I can use this to assess myself of the learning that I had for the first quarter. Integrated science topics. I tried, and this chart came out. I rate myself in terms of the knowledge, process, and understanding I had for each topic. Knowledge pertains to the information I grabbed, represented by the blue lines. Process pertains to identifying all the terms and principles behind the subject, represented by red lines. Understanding pertains to my ability to explain it or solve problems related to its application, represented by green lines. The rating is scaled 0 to 4. 0 means no learning at all, and 4 being the best learning I should have gotten. Although SWOT analysis is mostly used in a business environment, my father told me that I can apply it as well in interpreting the chart. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. My strengths came out from two topics which I like and enjoy most. That's laboratory safety and skills and what is science. I am confused with some details of measurements, significant figures, and dimensional analysis. It's not that I don't like these topics, but it was just a bit hard for me to process and understand. There are lots of opportunities and these all boil down to how I do my best. I should have done more efforts in trying to understand the details of those difficult topics for me. There is always a threat of a low or failing grade if I don't put extra effort in my IS subject. My parents never fail to remind me of that. Next, I will discuss my strengths with their corresponding artifacts. I have a strength in laboratory skills as seen in my laboratory assessment. Even though I don't have a perfect score, it is one of the things I am good at. I also have strength in observation and inferences as seen here. I got a high score in the quiz and a perfect score in the part of the long test. I also got a strength in the topic International System of Units. You can see my high score in Skill Builder 2, but there is still room for improvement. Meanwhile, for my weaknesses, I got a weakness in significant figures. This is because I find it difficult for me to see as seen in Skill Builder 2 and Quiz number 6. I also got a weakness in measurement as seen in the Laboratory Station 1 assessment. It could also be seen that I don't do well in significant figures and measurement. I also got a weakness in dimensional analysis as seen in the Skill Builder number 3. These weaknesses are just temporary since you could overcome weaknesses with practice and extra effort. I have here recommendations which are general in nature but I consider important. Admittedly, I have not always given my 100% in trying to understand the details of every topic. There is always a room for improvement. I have to double my efforts. If possible, my teacher can start giving more practical use and application of each topic. In that way, I can easily relate it for better understanding. Last but not the least, we could appreciate what we have right now in our science laboratory. However, adding some more tools and models will help us gain deeper knowledge and understanding.
It has been a challenging quarter and I am enjoying it. Above all this, let me quote to you a verse from the book of Proverbs. Trust in the Lord and lean not on our own understanding. In all our ways, acknowledge Him and He will direct our paths. Thank you very much for listening. Have a blessed day.